What's up guys, it's your boy Ted the Review Guy, and I'm here with another review. Today I'll be reviewing the movie Extraction. It's on Netflix, so if you haven't seen the movie, go and watch it. This is your spoiler warning, your only spoiler warning, because I'll be talking about the things I liked in the movie. So the movie is based on a character named Tyler Rake, who's played by Chris Hemsworth. And the thing that got me interested in this movie is obviously Chris Hemsworth and one of the Russo brothers are involved in this movie, screenplay, and I think they wrote it and some producing and also Chris Hemsworth was involved in the producing of the movie, so he worked hard on this movie. And also there's a cool one-shot scene where they just shot the whole scene in one go, which was pretty awesome in the movie. But Tyler is an ex military special forces guy from Australia, and he's kind of given up on everything. He's just doesn't have a purpose at the moment, so that's where we meet him. And then on the other side we meet this kid called Ovi, I think, Mahajan, yeah. He is a son of a drug lord in India, and his dad is arrested, and we see him interacting with the world and how when he comes back home he's alone because one of his parents is in jail, and then we don't get a whole story on his mom and stuff, so we see him interact with his bodyguard, who is also a former special forces guy in India. And so Ovi goes to a party and he gets taken, and when he gets taken, we see this the Indian former special forces guy, who's now a gang member, goes to Ovi's dad's to visit him in prison to tell him what happened, and then he threatens if he doesn't bring back his son, he will hurt his family. So he has to go on that mission now to find his son and bring him back. And then on the other side, mercenaries are hired to go extract the kid, which involves Tyler Rake. And you see how badass Tyler Rake is from the beginning of the movie. So throughout the whole thing, like the stunts that I saw in the movie were amazing. So big ups. And because the guys that were involved in the stunts here, they were also involved in the stunts in I think Civil War, all the Marvel movies that were done by the Russo brothers, Winter Soldier, I think. It's a fun action movie, and that takes you on a thrill. Like also the mission itself is, as you see it, it's kind of a suicide mission because there's a lot of men in there, and it's an unknown territory. They don't know all the hands that are attached to this, so, but they only know that they know everything that they need to extract the child. And so the boy is taken, and they bring the Indian former special forces guy, I forgot his name. He thinks the mercenaries are there to kill the child or take the child. So he goes on and kills Tyler's team, and so that's when the clash comes in. And then we see that whole misunderstanding played out until they actually come to an understanding into saving Ovi, and then work together into getting him out. There's a lot of touchy moments, like the story where Tyler tells Ovi about his family and what happened to his life, basically the reason why he he's so miserable at the moment, I suppose. And yeah, it's a nice moment. You see them liking each other, and then they rely on a friend who betrays them, and also they have to. He's given an option to just kill the kid for money, which he has bonded now with the child, so he decided not to do that. So which was pretty interesting. And yeah, you see the whole action scenes with the car chase and the running, and it was beautiful. I loved everything about the stunts in this. The action scenes were amazing. And for what the movie is, you accept it for what it is. So at this moment, when they were going through running around, fighting guys, killing guys, I'm just taken away by the cinematography and everything, like just how even Tyler, how he uses his strength to punch people to the ground, like just grab them, uses that Thor thing going on. And yeah, so I enjoyed all of that. And then we go to where the last scene is where we see Tyler sacrifices himself to save the child, so that he makes sure that the child is. There was a misunderstanding between the people that were hired and the people that work for his dad. So which was my biggest pet peeve, because I'm not sure if they really revealed what was the connection, except maybe it's territory, or the other one wants to rule all of India, and that's why he took that guy, the gangster's son. But the whole misunderstanding wasn't really cleared up to an extent that if you only watch the movie once, you would understand it from there. I think you have to watch it maybe twice. I've only watched it once at this point, so maybe that's why I don't really know why they didn't show that properly. And yeah, so go back to the sacrificing moment, and he gets shot. He dives. The kid tries to go to him. He dives into the water, presumed dead. So the lady, Amir, she's the one that was the one who got contact with Tyler's team, and she's the one involved with extraction points, rendezvous points, all of that stuff. So she's the one that takes the kid and also kills the rival gang member, the one that took the kid in the first place. Then we see that in the last scenes, but then at the same time we see a shadowy figure at the end. Sure, maybe Tyler is not dead. I'm not sure if that means there's a part 2, because really, yes, they saved the child, but then there's probably a lot of gangs out there that want this, and I think he has a bounty on his head. But since the guy who initiated the whole thing is dead, maybe there might not be a potential for a second. I don't see any grounds for it, but from what we saw, it's like Tyler might be alive. That was the last shot. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, guys. I'll give it a 7, 7.5. Yeah, it's pretty great. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please tell me your favorite parts of the movie, and if you enjoyed the movie, please like, share, and subscribe. Peace.